Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope sets boundaries and Taylor confesses. The bold and the beautiful ended on a tense note last week. Hope's Annika Noel, Hope for the Future line is done at Forrester, while Brooke's Catherine Kelly Lang bedroom line continues to blow everything out of the water. This stirs things up among the Forresters and Logans, with the belief that Steffi, Jacqueline Missins Wood, is out to make Hope pay, taking center stage. Taylor, Rebecca Budig, and Finn, Tanner Novlin, were in the room when the talk about Hope for the Future went down, which only complicates things. With everyone in the know, moves will be made. Here's what's happening this week on The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke goes to Finn. After seeing what happened in the boardroom, Brooke is furious. She believes Steffi is doing everything she can to turn Hope's life upside down, including killing Hope for the future. To protect her daughter and a gross overstepping of boundaries, she shows up to talk to Finn while he is at work. Brooke pleads with him, revealing she believes Steffi will do whatever it takes to hurt Hope. She hopes his desire to be the peacemaker will prompt him to talk to his wife. However, given that his neutral stance caused Hope to make a pass at him, we suspect this will blow up in Brooke's face. The Bold and the Beautiful preview video teases Hope and Finn running into each other at Il Giardino. Hope is ready to set boundaries regarding their friendship, which means they can no longer be friends. Her feelings aren't subsiding, and she is growing more irritated with how Steffi treats him. Taylor makes a confession. Taylor and Ridge spend time together this week. She is back for the foreseeable future. Her love for Ridge, Thorsten K., has never ended, and she is confident enough to profess her feelings to him. Things between the former couple have been back and forth for years, and with Steffi nearly dying several times, her recent brush with death has brought them back together. Ridge and Brooke appear to be in a good place, but the recent moves at Forrester stand to change that. She worries about Hope, and he is more focused on the company and his daughter's happiness. It would be the perfect time for a Tridge reunion, and if the writers decide to proceed that way, it will be interesting to see how Brooke copes with it. In the glitzy world of the bold and the beautiful, things are never as simple as they seem. Relationships shift as easily as the Los Angeles tides, and old rivalries simmer beneath polished smiles and designer outfits. As this week's drama unfurls, two key players find themselves at a crossroads. Hope Logan sets boundaries that shock everyone around her, while Taylor Hayes confesses to something that could send shockwaves through the Forrester family. Hope's hard limits. Hope Logan has always been the epitome of grace under pressure. The daughter of Brooke Logan and Deacon Sharp, she's used to being caught in the crossfire of Forrester family drama, yet she's remained poised. Until now. After months of tumultuous emotions, particularly after her ill-fated attraction to Thomas Forrester, Hope has had enough. She's decided it's time to reclaim her life and set clear boundaries, starting with the two men who have constantly shaped her world, Liam Spencer and Thomas. Hope, always the optimist, has wanted to believe that she could have it all: a happy family with Liam, a peaceful co-parenting arrangement with Thomas, and a flourishing career at Forrester Creations. But the recent chaos has shattered that illusion. It's time for her to draw a line, and she does so in dramatic fashion. In an emotionally charged confrontation at the Forrester mansion, Hope faces both Liam and Thomas. The tension is palpable. Liam, fresh from his attempts to reconcile with Hope, looks like he's on edge, expecting an olive branch. Thomas, still grappling with his feelings for her, stands across the room, eyes searching hers for some sign of hope. But what they both get is something neither of them expected. "I'm done being pulled in every direction," Hope begins, her voice steady but laced with emotion. "I'm not going to be the person who's stuck in the middle anymore. I've spent too much time trying to make everyone else happy, and I've realized that in the process, I've lost myself." Liam shifts uncomfortably. "Hope, you don't mean..." "I do, Liam," she interrupts. "We've been through so much, but it's time we face the truth. Our marriage isn't what it used to be, and maybe it never will be. I can't keep pretending that we can just go back to the way things were." Thomas watches intently, feeling the weight of her words. "And you," Hope says, turning toward Thomas. "I appreciate how much you've tried to change, how much you've worked on yourself, but I need space from you too. I need to focus on me. For once, I need to be selfish. Both men look stunned, their worlds appended by the firmness in Hope's voice. She's setting a boundary, one that forces them to look at their own actions and relationships without the cushion of her presence. For Hope, it's a bold new chapter. For Liam and Thomas, it's a wake-up call. Taylor's shocking confession. As Hope steps into her newfound independence, another woman on the canvas faces a reckoning of her own. Taylor Hayes, the psychiatrist who has always prided herself on being in control of her emotions, is about to lose that control in a way no one saw coming. Taylor has been through it all: love triangles, heartbreaks, and years of rivalry with Brooke Logan, but something about the past few months has weighed heavily on her. Ever since returning to Lay, she's tried to maintain her usual composure, but deep down, she's been carrying a secret that could change everything for her family. The confession comes during an unexpected heart-to-heart with her daughter, Steffi. It's a rare quiet moment between the two, away from the chaos of Forrester business and romantic entanglements. They sit on Steffi's patio, the California sunset casting a warm glow over the scene. "Mom, you've seemed different lately," Steffi says, her eyes filled with concern. "Is something going on?" Taylor sighs, hesitating for a moment. She's never been one to burden her children with her problems, but this time she can't keep the truth hidden any longer. "There's something I need to tell you, Steffi," Taylor begins, her voice heavy with emotion. "Something I've been holding onto for far too long." Steffi leans in, her expression growing more serious by the second. "What is it? You can tell me anything, you know that." Taylor takes a deep breath. "It's about your father and me." Steffi looks confused. "You and Dad? What about him?" "Before I left town the last time," Taylor says slowly, "your father and we were going to try again. We were going to give our relationship another shot, but something stopped me. Something I haven't told anyone." Steffi's eyes widen, her mind racing to figure out where this is going. "I couldn't go through with it because I was in love with someone else." The words hang in the air, thick with unspoken meaning. Steffi blinks, trying to process what she's just heard. "What do you mean, Mom? Who were you in love with?" Taylor bites her lip, her eyes filled with regret. "I was in love with Ridge, but I was also in love with someone else, someone unexpected." Steffi's confusion deepens. "Who?" Taylor hesitates for a long moment before finally confessing. "Bill Spencer." The revelation lands like a bomb. Steffi gasps, her mind struggling to catch up. "Bill? As in, Dad's rival. The man who's caused so much pain for this family?" Taylor nods, tears brimming in her eyes. "I know it's hard to understand, Steffi. Believe me, I've tried to make sense of it myself. But Bill was there for me when I needed someone. He listened, he understood me in a way no one else did at the time. And for a brief moment I thought, maybe we could be something more." Steffi stands up, pacing as she tries to digest this bombshell. "Mom, why didn't you say anything before?" "I was ashamed," Taylor admits. "Ashamed that I could have feelings for someone who's caused so much damage. And then Ridge came back into the picture and I just buried it. But I can't hide it anymore." Steffi stops pacing, her mind swirling with questions. "Does Bill know?" Taylor shakes her head. "No. And I don't know if he ever will. I just needed you to know, Steffi. I couldn't keep it from you any longer." As the sun sets on Los Angeles, two women stand at pivotal moments in their lives. Hope setting boundaries and claiming her independence, and Taylor confessing a love that could turn the Forrester Spencer world upside down. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever certain, except that tomorrow will bring even more drama.